Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and we're back. Well, actually we're not back, we're actually here for the first episode of Fire Emblem Awakening, our 26th Let's Play. So yes, let's get started. It's been a while since the trailer, but yeah, here we go. We're going to be putting the difficulty on hard, but we're going to keep it on casual. I do want to show off a lot of supports, and obviously keep a lot of characters alive, so I'd rather not be resetting over and over again. I would do Classic for, like, maybe a casual playthrough, like, non-recording playthrough, I guess, but otherwise, yeah, we're going to be sticking with a casual here. And here we have Robin. Now, if you guys ever played Fire Emblem, this is the second avatar ever. The first one is actually Chris from the East, well, Japanese-only, Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem. So yes, this is the second time they've done an Avatar character, but this is the first time that the West ever sees one. So you got both of the Robins here. Picking a gender only really decides, who you as support, but as supporting is going to be something we'll get into later on. But I think we're going to stick with regular Robin now. I personally, I'm not going to do this, but if you guys want to, if you're playing along, you could actually change Robin's build. You can make him a big, giant, muscular dude, or you can make him a tiny kid. Or you could just make him regular Robin. There's like a bunch of default faces. This one looks like it has droopy eyes. You could keep everything, or you could give him some hairstyles. It's very limited, the first game, like with avatars on the 3DS. Eventually there is, if you guys played Fates, you do see there is a good amount of different hair colors and such. Stick with one. And different builds. And basically your character's a lot more buildable. And obviously the voices, I think we're going to stick with default. Robin we're going to stick with. And we're going to make the birthday, Robin doesn't have a canon birthday if I recall correctly, so we're just going to make it the 19th. And anyways, if you guys ever played Pokemon or just Fire Emblem Heroes, you never played like a mainline Fire Emblem game, or you haven't played Awakening, this is basically your boon and bane, or your nature. I think I'm going to do plus speed. Speed is our asset, and minus HP. We still have some really good defenses. We don't really lower our luck or anything else, or skill, or strength. And I just think it's a pretty overall good thing to do, just to do that. Anyways, let's get started. And Premonition, Invisible Ties.
This is it. Our final battle.
You're one of us, Robin, and no destiny can change that. Now, let's kill this dastard and be done with it. Alright, so, yeah, we can't really use the 3D screen for this, especially because I'm playing on a 2DS, well, a new 2DS XL. So anyways.
Listen to me.
Robin, we have to get closer. Let's move. So, if you guys ever played Fire Emblem before, it is a strategic RPG, an SRPG for short. Well, I mean, I guess a strategic role-playing game, but yeah, SRPG for short. Basically, it's kind of like chess, if you guys ever play chess, but...
On my mark.
Yeah. Go ahead, Robin. So, let's move Robin over here. And we'll move Chrom here. So, as we can see, we already got some items. Why do you resist? Alright, here we go.
Are you ready?
Good. He's almost within reach. Let's move in and strike. Alright, so we have Validar here. He's level 5. Chrom and Robin are level 20. Got a Thoron and Steel Sword. We'll get into weapons and what they do later on. I think we'll attack from a distance. With Thorn. Gah! Fools! Struggle all you want. You cannot unwrite what is already written. Now, as you can see, there's different weapons, and weapons do different things. There's also a weapon limit, so it's basically how many times you could use that weapon. There are some weapons that have different weapon effectiveness. As you can see, Crom's Falchion here has a dragon effectiveness and has unlimited uses. Let's see here, which one does more damage? The Silver Sword does, so let's go and use that. And yes, pairing up will be something we'll be getting into later. It does help out quite a bit. We got the enemy phase. Alright, so he didn't decide to attack back, so let's finish him off. Easy as that. That's just a beginning level. Just a little miniature tutorial. And there we go. Just in 3 turns.
You alright? That's the end of him. Thanks to you, we carried the day. We can rest easy now. This is not your fault. Promise me you'll escape from this place. Please.
And with that, let's save right here and move on. The Prologue, The Verge of History.
Crom, we have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your head. You all right?
Thank you, Crom.
Not? Then you know who I am.
Huh?
No, actually, It's strange. Your name, it just came to me. How curious. Tell me, what's your name? What brings you here? My name is... It's...
What?
You don't know your own name? I'm not sure if I'm sorry, but where am I exactly?
What?
Hey, I've heard of this! It's called amnesia!
Explain.
It's called a load of Pegasus dung. We're to believe you remember Milord's name, but not your own?
Huh?
But it's the truth. What if it is true, Frederick? We can't just leave him here alone and confused. What sort of shepherds would we be then?
Right.
Just the same, my lord. I must emphasize caution. To what not do to let a wolf into our flock.
Right.
And we'll take him back to town and sort this out there.
Huh?
Wait just a moment. Do I have a say in this? Peace, friend. I promise we'll hear all you have to say back in town. Now, come. Alright, so we're getting introduced to the first few characters in the game. We have Crom, obviously Robin. We've seen those two already. And we also got Lisa and Frederick. What will you do with me? Am I to be your prisoner? Ha! You'll be free to go once we establish that you're no enemy of Elise. Is that where we are? Elise? You never heard of the Helldom? Ha! Someone pay this actor. He plays quite the fool. The furrowed brow is especially convincing. Frederick, please. This land is known as the Helldom of Elise. Our ruler, Emerin, is called the Exalt. I suppose proper introductions are in order. My name is Crom, but then you already knew that. The delicate one here is my little sister, Lisa.
I am not delicate.
Huh. Ignore my brother, please. He can be a bit thick sometimes. But you're lucky. The shepherds found you. Brigands would have been a rude awakening. Shepherds? You tend sheep? In full armor? Heh, it's a dangerous job. Just ask Frederick the wary here.
Right.
A title I shall wear with pride. Gods forbid one of us keeps an appropriate level of caution. I have every wish to trust you, stranger, but my station mandates otherwise.
Yeah.
I understand, sir. I would do no less myself. My name is Robin. I just remembered that. How odd. I suppose that's just one mystery solved.
Really?
Robin? Is that foreign? Ah, well, we can discuss it later. We're almost to town once we...
Prom!
Look at the town! And seems like trouble's brewing at the town there. Damn it! The town is ablaze! Those blasted brigands! No doubt. Frederick, Lisa, quickly!
Lord.
What about him? Unless he's on fire as well, it can wait.
Of course.
Aptly put, my lord. Let's go already! What about... Alright, here we go. Conflict is starting up. Well, get to it, lads. Grab anything shiny and put the rest to torch. We got an example to set out for these elite types. Ain't that right, lass? Stay away from me! Please, someone, help! Crom, we have to stop them! Don't worry, after today, these bandits won't be bothering anyone ever again.
Crom.
Wait! Robin, you followed us. Why? I'm not certain myself. But I'm armed, and I know my way around in a fight. If you'll have me...
Good.
Of course. Strength in numbers. Just stay close. Alright. So, rout the enemy. You basically have to take out every enemy here. Remember, Robin, we face practiced thieves and murderers. They will grant us no quarter. It is killed or be killed. So, yes, you can lose units, but we're playing on casual mode, so we don't have to worry. Lisa here, she is a healer, obviously. She has a vulnerary and a heal. Basically, that's a staff, and it heals pretty decently. We have Frederick here. He is a great knight. He is the archetype known as the Jagan archetype. Basically, a very good beginning unit, but eventually falls flat later on. But Frederick happens to be one of the more broken ones, so if you want to use him throughout the rest of the game, that is still a very solid option. He'll just be slightly less useful, but he'll still have some really good use. Crom, obviously, he's the main lord, and we have Robin, the tactician, which is a broken class. Lisa, she's a really good cleric, so from what I've played, I think, well, from my last playthroughs, She did fairly well for me, so I think if you want a cleric, and she's a good one. She's a really good starting one, and yeah. Unfortunately, she doesn't have any ways to attack or defend herself. I do suggest that you pair her up with someone for now, but yes. Frederick is an upgraded class, and Crom obviously is already just a lord. He'll have something later on. Anyways, we got a Bronze Sword and Thunder. Bronze Sword is a weakest variant of sword. Crom here has a Rapier and a Falchion, the one that we saw in the first mission. Frederick starts up with a Silver Lance, which is really strong. And as we mentioned before, Lisa starts off with a heal and some vulneraries. And obviously, there's some vulneraries held by Crom as well. So yes, let's get started. I think we'll begin here. So Robin, I see you wear a sword. Is it... Wait, is that a tome? You know magic? I believe so. I suppose I should check. You believe so? Perhaps I'll just keep a few paces behind you for the time being. No, I can control it. I'm sure. Now, how did this work again? Ah, yes. Alright, so tomes you could actually use to attack from afar. If opponent has weaker resistances, they'll take more damage from it. If an opponent has more defenses, less resistances, they'll take more damage from it, and more resistance, they'll take less. And same goes for their defenses. So let's go right in. And yes, I miss this music. And you gain experience points as well, like any other RPG. Crom, I'll have Crom go over here. So Falchion doesn't have any weapon usage, so basically it's an unlimited use item. The Rapier is really good on certain enemies. Does have a higher crit rate as well. I think we'll stand right next to Robin for now. We'll have Lisa... Oh, we'll see who's delicate. I may not be able to attack like Crom, but when you get injured, I'll be the one stitching your bones back together. Care of my trusty staff. You just tell me where to go, Robin. Alright, so we'll have Lisa go over here. Actually, as you can see, let's... click on this real quick. Yeah, you get the full thing here. Shows you the rating of your unit and how many steps they could take. And obviously there's some skills. We'll talk about those later. There's also weapon level, so the higher you get into your weapon level stage, the more weapons you can use. Anyways, I think we'll leave... Oh yeah, you can also zoom out the map. Okay, there we go. If you click on an enemy, you can tells where they go. So yeah, you could place your weaker units in a more safer place, and there you go. Let Frederick attack this guy over here, Barbarian. Let's do this. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, even though it's an axe, this guy's still getting one shot by Frederick. So yes, the weapon triangle. It is a very known Fire Emblem mechanic. Oh, here we go. We got an enemy phase. But yes, the weapon triangle. If you are... well, obviously it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. Basically, imagine rock is sword, paper is axe, and scissors is lance. Basically, sword beats axes, axes beats lances, lances beats swords. And there's also another weapon triangle for future weapons, which we'll be getting to later on. Is anyone hurt? It would be foolish to leave a wound untreated. Indeed, timely use of a staff or vulnerary should prevent the worst. So yes, this is a good time to show off what Lisa can do. So let's heal up Crom's 5 HP that he lost. You do want to use Lisa quite a bit. She will eventually get some usage to attack. And let's finish off this ruffian here. I think our Falchion could take it.
Let's go.
So yes, as I wanted to mention, recordings are going to be one chapter per episode. So yeah, these will be some pretty long episodes, but I feel like we'll get a lot done in that way. Anyways, we have Thunder here, our only tome at the moment, and a Bronze Sword, which is the weakest of the swords, but overall overall not that bad. It's a beginner sword, so at least we're still getting some good damage out of it. There we go. Frederick, you'll stay here, because if you ever see a glittery spot like that, I managed to some extra training. Oh my god. So yes, Frederick got... oh, weapon proficiency increased. So we got a mage here. Oh, a ruffian that uses magic. Alright. Let's heal up Crom again. Yeah, that took quite a bit of damage. Crom's resistances are a little lower than its defenses. So if you ever need like a higher... well, different tanks for every certain situation, so yeah.
What?
You can see things. See things like what? The enemy's strength, their weaponry, the flow of battle. I must have studied this stuff somewhere. So you're saying you can size up the enemy at a glance?
Yeah.
Yes, it would seem so. And perhaps more if I applied myself. So yes, obviously Robin is the tactician. He could weirdly see everybody's health and HP and their chances of hitting. So yeah, Robin's really smart for that. Just crazy. Bazo was saying, lower resistances, like Crom here, takes more damage, so someone like Robin takes less damage from that, as we can see. Our res is at 4, while Crom's is at 1. So yeah, it's best to try leaving Crom away from magic users. And there we go! Robin's nearing a level up. That's always nice. Frederick, is there anything over here? Doesn't seem like it. There's nothing glittery here, luckily, because I don't want Frederick to go for it. There's something glittery over here, though. Here's the boss, Garrick. I think we'll have Frederick go here for now. Actually, I'm going to kind of leave an enemy. Alright, I think this should be fine. Are you alright, Robin? Don't rush into danger. I'm fine, Crom. Don't worry about it. You've lent us your strength, and that makes you a friend. Having an ally by my side gives me courage. Thank you, but I think there's more to it than that. What do you mean? I believe there's a tactical advantage to fighting side by side. It's fuzzy. Wait, yes, working in pairs improves strength, defense, speed. Yes, I'm sure of it. So yes, support actions if you have pair up or... basically, someone saying next to you, you're actually going to get some support out of it. It can increase your certain stats, it could give you more attack, avoidance, a better chance to crit, a better chance to hit, etc. Let's put Robin over here. Crom here. So yeah, let's have him pair up, and it gives Robin 3 speed and 3 luck. You can actually switch as well, so one or the other could end up getting some more... some more stats out of it, depending on who's supporting who. Let's leave it at that. And here's an example of pair up. So we get 10 dodge as well out of that. And Crom could also attack as well, which is really useful in some situations. And our first level up. Sorry that this is well, it's okay. I can tell I've gotten stronger. So different characters have different growths. Basically, you have your base stats. Some characters could start off with very bad base stats, but they could have really good growths, or some characters could have really good stats and have very bad growths. But yeah, as right here, we kind of got an okay, decent one. You know, only 2 stats increased, our HP and speed. But actually, our speed's pretty good, actually, so an increase in speed is good enough. It is our asset, after all. Heal you up. Alright, so we need one more healing to go up in order to... Oh, I thought Lisa was gonna be over here. I guess not. Switch. We can have Crom actually attack now. And, let's see here. Oh boy, this is dangerous. Crom's at a low health rate. We're gonna have Frederick take care of this guy. Yeah, once you get low on health, I think I actually regret challenging that. So you also could speed up the fight if you want. Oh my god, he's gonna attack Lisa. That's not good. Actually, wait. Lisa could take it, actually. We'll have Lisa heal Crom up. And we got Lisa level up. Oh, there we go. That was actually pretty decent. Increasing her magic, speed, and HP. But yeah, basically you'll have some characters with some crazy growth, some characters with good bases and good growths. Just a whole bunch of mixed bags. So some characters will be better off than others. But yeah, let's take out this ruffian here. Sorry, this is very tutorial heavy. It is the prologue after all. But we will be getting to some more crazier stuff later on. Alright. Frederick, actually, Frederick, go here. Let's actually see where this guy only goes. So yeah, bosses like this guy, he'll only go up to a certain distance. They won't actually travel. Lisa could take the hit, luckily. I'll have Lisa heal herself up next turn. There we go. We'll have Crom finish up here. So you can also speed up the fights as well if they're taking a little bit too long. But yeah, pretty standard Fire Emblem stuff. Alright, we've got Crom leveled up. Speed and defense, HP, nice. So far some decent level ups, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get Lisa over here and see what she gets. And I snuck in some practice, gotta keep up with the others after all. And we got some weapon proficiency increase, so that's actually pretty good for Lisa. She could actually use her staffs much better. Let's put you over there. We'll have you. Oh wow, Lisa gets a lot of support out of Frederick. Wow, Frederick has a chance of just one-shotting this dude if he gets a crit. So, let's attack. He's got a hand axe. Here, sleepy sleep, with sheepy sheepy, come to the slaughter. Alright, we got a nice hit in. Wow, completely missed. Even though he has a triangle advantage, so yeah, you'll get the meme of Frederick having a triangle advantage attack. Well, triangle advantage over his foe. So let's finish this guy off. I believe there were some special interactions if he faced off against Crom. Ugh. But yeah, unfortunately we didn't go over that, and Robin gets another level up. Whoa, that was really good. Now that's what I call progress. Well, that's the end of that. Lucky for the town, we were close by. But holy wow, Robin, you were incredible! Swords, sorcery, and tactics? Is there anything you can't do?
Right.
You're certainly no helpless victim. That much is for sure.
Right.
Indeed. Perhaps you might be able to be capable of an explanation for how you have came here. I understand your skepticism, Sir Frederick, and I cannot explain why only some knowledge has returned to me. But please, believe me, I've shared all that I know. You fought to save Elysian lives. My heart says that enough. That's enough.
My lord.
And your mind, my lord? Will you not heed its counsel as well?
It's all right.
Frederick, the shepherds could use someone with Robin's talents. We brigands and unruly neighbors all looking to bloody our soil. Would you really have us lose such an able tactician? Besides, I believe his story, odd as it might be. Thank you, Crom.
Listen.
So, how about it? Will you join us, Robin? I would be honored. Did you notice, my lord? The brigand spoke with a Pelagian accent. A Pelagian accent? Pelagian? What's that? Pelagian is Delisa's westerly neighbor. They send small bands into our territory, hoping to instigate a war. And it's the poor townsfolk who suffer, totally innocent and totally helpless.
Really?
They do have us, milady, shepherds to protect the sheep. Do not be swept up in your anger. It will cloud your judgment. I know, I know. Don't worry, I'll get used to all this. My lord, please, you must stay the night. We are simple folk of simple means. We would gladly toast your valor with a feast.
My thanks.
A most generous offer, sir, and no doubt your hospitality would be grand. I'm afraid we must hurry back to Yistol. Dark meat only for me, medium well, and no salt in the soup. I simply... Wait, what? We're not staying? But Frederick, it's nearly dark. When night falls, we'll camp. Eat off the land and make our bed of twigs and the like. I believe you mentioned you would be getting used to this.
What?
Frederick, sometimes I hate you. You're quite the stern lieutenant there. Yeah, well, stern is one name for it. I could think of a few others. Frederick only smiles when he's about to bring the axe down the axe.
Yeah.
Duly noted. You do realize I am still present. Oh, we realize.
Shall we then?
My lord, remains as amusing as ever. Now then, shall we be going? Alright, alright. Ready to go, Robin? The capital isn't far. Alright, so we're heading off. And I think it's best to end it here. It was a good start. We got a prologue out of the way. And we finally met up with Crom, Lisa, and Frederick. And we've joined the Shepherds. So, next time on Fire Emblem Awakening, we'll be heading on to the first chapter of the game. So, we'll see you guys then. Peace out, everyone. And I hope you enjoyed this first episode.